Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Oh, beautiful Saturday morning. The sun's coming out. Alrighty then. I utilize the genders that are printed on the cards for the ease and flow of storytelling. I mean, no disrespect to anybody's sense of identity. Please do what you need to do with those genders to make the storyline work for you. I'm very grateful for your presence here, for your likes and your comments, your subscribes and your shares. I really appreciate every single one of them. Let's tap right in and see what it is Spirit would like to let you know at this moment. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So we've got Earth Angel, balance, harmony, being sensible, finding meaning. And we have the star reversed. Somebody's being disconnected from the star. I mean from the Earth Angel. Somebody's being disconnected from the Earth Angel and they're very upset. In the challenge position, the Four of Pentacles, wealth, security, and foundations. So somebody's concerned about their wealth, security, and foundation. In the subconscious, there is judgment and divorce. Disconnect. In the recent past, death, end of a cycle. Intentions and expectations, a swift change. In the near future, Ace of Wands, desire, power, willpower, the urge to create, potential beginnings and new opportunities. This is growth. The lens that's being looked through, we have the Eight of Swords here. An imprisonment, a restriction, and a celebration for a community. In the environment, the Hierophant, tradition, traditional values, Hopes and fears. Knight of Swords reversed. Restless, unfocused, burnt out. Disregard for consequences, unpredictable. So the Hierophant is thinking about those energies in the outcome. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Lack of commitment, greediness, laziness, unmotivated, irresponsible. Tower. Five of Pentacles. Victory. Freedom and marriage. The old cycle is crumbling. We're returning to traditional values. Structure. Fidelity. Hopes, collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Reciprocity. Temperance. Balance. Harmony. Reciprocity. And somebody's being disconnected because they're not interested in that. The challenge is wealth security, a solid foundation, a frugal life. It's abundant, but it's also not extravagant. Unexpected outcome in the reverse. So you had faith. You could have in the innermost portion of your being understood that this is the way that it was going to wind up. We've got judgment here. Or it could be the earth angel is calling judgment and divorcing from and disconnecting from the star reversed. For betrayal, for disloyalty. Their values are all about money. There's just too many differences. And there's a death. In the recent past, end of a cycle. Mistakes in the reverse. There will be no mistakes, or there have been no mistakes regarding this ending. Nothing will be overlooked. Nothing will be missed. There will be a swift change. Star reverse sabotaged themselves. They were all arrogant, wearing their pretty fancy hats and stuff, spending money that didn't belong to them. There's a new beginning here. A new powerful beginning. Ego isn't present. Pride isn't present. Pride has been bound. Pride has been bound and disconnected. And there's a celebration. Yeah, they're feeling really unappreciated, but they don't need to get appreciation from the earth angels. They never cared about the earth angel. They didn't appreciate the earth angel, and they didn't care how the earth angel felt about anything. And now they're like, I feel like you didn't care. Oh, I see. They're indecisive. They're a chaser. They don't know what to do. The Hierophant is on scene. They have a disregard for consequences. They know they're screwed. And they're behaving unpredictably. And they're burnt out, which means they got whatever energy they have left is going to be utilized for one last hurrah. Time. It's too late to take any action. Page of Pentacles in the reversed. Bad news. They're irresponsible, greedy, and they lack commitment. They're lazy. And they're feeling your absence. They're being forced to look at themselves as they are. They can't dress themselves up in the earth angel energy anymore. They have to see themselves as they are. They've caused a lot of damage. Not only for those earth angels who are loving and here to help people, but for those that they convinced to try to F them over. Everybody's hurting. And now they're they have soul ties to the shadow side. They're being held back. These mirror reflections, they want to run away. They neglected you and they were dishonest. Everybody's talking about their third-party situations, them stealing the destiny of other people to try to escape their own karma. They're unsatisfied this time. They weren't able to pull it off. They have to pay their karma. They want to mend the connection. There's a lot of secrets. They have hope for a soul contract with you, but they are unworthy. The truth is revealed. You are irreplaceable, and they've missed their opportunity with you, and they are in regret because you have been given space. You're not being harassed or attacked by them anymore, and you're coming into a reunion. Oh, let me I'll try to keep this one down a little bit. We'll do 3 more passes. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Oops, collective. Oops. Oh, and this one fell out and I gotta take it. Coffin. Disconnection. Coffin. We've got coffin, and in the recent past we've got death. So false person not getting a wish come true on the distant horizons. They don't get to go on the sky ship. They don't get to take off. They don't get to escape. They don't get to exit the matrix. Earth Angel is building a frugal yet solid and abundant foundation. There is wealth security. Worked out just like you thought it was going to. False person doesn't get to exit the matrix. Their values were all about money. They're under judgment here, and they're being divorced. They're being cut off. They're upset. They're confused. They have no loyalty. They're getting the message. They're getting cut off. There's too many differences. Their values were all about money. They don't care about people or relationships or the heart or the essence. They don't care about that. They only care about money. They don't have any loyalty, any honor. Death here. There's no mistakes. Nobody is going to be dying mistakenly. Will be no mistakes. Everybody who receives the death sentence, it won't be a mistake. Very swiftly, those who sabotaged others will be sabotaged. What they were doing in a family room to try to gain sudden wealth, they sabotaged themselves. And something's gonna happen really quickly. So whatever they did in the recent past to bring about death is coming back on them really quick. There's a new beginning here with this Ace of Wands. Power, potential, desire, and the potential to create. And there's no egos present here. This is a symbiotic relationship. Equal give and take. Reciprocity. Message of concern in the reversed. They feel unappreciated. They're feeling isolated and restricted. And there's a celebration. They're getting cut off. They sabotage themselves. It was their own stuff, their own efforts coming back on them. It's weird. Lovers. The lovers are celebrating. The Hierophant is here. And those folks who are getting disconnected, they don't know what to do. The chasers after wealth, like now they have no purpose because they're getting disconnected from the Earth Angel, and the Earth Angel provided them with a purpose, even though that purpose was simply to destroy the Earth Angel. Now they're being disconnected from the Earth Angel and they don't know what to do because they're a chaser and there's nothing left to chase after. Poverty. They're in poverty. They have a disregard for consequences. They're unpredictable, but it's too late to take any action. So whatever action they take, it's going to be chaos. It's not going to affect the outcome. Main male. They're irresponsible. Bad news. They lack commitment. They're greedy. They're lazy. And they're feeling your absence. You've moved on. This thief in this community came against somebody who was innocent. A wealthy man's bride. Wow. They're messed up and in trouble. They're thinking about it. They're concerned about this main female going on a journey and getting unexpected income. They're in the court. Piss on them. Your pathway is open, and they're facing imprisonment for coming against this privileged lady and the gift. An official person. An official person who was here doing work to help people. And now they're in the courthouse and in bad health for the work they did trying to steal a great fortune. Dummies. They found it easier to be a thief than to become a high value person. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. Fate. 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 Those who have no faith, those who they're in despair, they're insecure, and they're being disconnected from this earth angel who, because the earth angel is about equal give and take, but these ones were all about take. And now they're facing a coffin. This false person doesn't get to go on a skyship. They don't get to exit the matrix. And this earth angel is building a solid foundation. Daydream. They were in an illusion. They were in an illusion. And now they're being cut out. They're being divorced. They're being cut off. They're all about money. They don't care about the heart and the inner value. And they're getting cut off. We got prayers, religion. They could be a religious person whose values were all about money, whose values were all about stealing spiritual inheritance from the affiliates of that religion. Death, no mistakes. Those who receive the death penalty will deserve it. They sabotage themselves. They were extravagant in their behaviors. They tried to bring death to a high value people for money. They sabotaged themselves. They didn't reach their goals. In the future, we've got new opportunities, potential beginnings. We've got growth, expansion, solid foundations, wealth, security. And it's operated on symbiosis, equal give and take, reciprocity. There's no ego here. And there's no reason to be concerned. There's no reason for concern. It's reciprocity. For the family. These people could be that their ego could be damaged because they're facing mental disturbances that they drummed up, that they created. They're having to deal with the results of their work. This family has no reason to be concerned. The family unit has no reason to be concerned. They're coming into a new opportunity. The lovers are celebrating. For those who were trying to put them in a coffin are being restricted and disconnected. They didn't care about the family unit. They didn't care about loyalty. They didn't care about honor or integrity. And now they're going to be having some frustrations and some natural disasters that they may have to survive through. They didn't appreciate loyalty. They sabotaged it. So the Hierophants here, divvying up poverty to those chasers after money. And now they don't know what to do because it's too late to take any action. They have a disregard for consequences. They're freaking out. They're freaking out because their curse has backfired. The Most High returned them. And now they're all messed up in the head. They're all messed up in the head. They did it themselves. They meant for it to land on the Earth Angel, but the Most High said, not my Earth Angel, and sent it back to them. And now they have to deal with the reward for their effort. Collaboration. A whole team of people having a disregard for consequences. Working against the main male. The main male could be the Hierophant, Most High. They're very irresponsible, greedy. They lack commitment. They're lazy. They're feeling your absence, the absence of these couples. These couples came together, so like the Earth Angels came together. And now these upside down stars, or whoever they are, micro or macro, take it as it resonates. They're freaking out. Because the gift, they're feeling the absence of the gift. The gifts are coming together. The Earth Angels are coming together, and these upside down stars are really feeling the absence. And now they got a great idea. Oh, it's their great idea. They're homeless. They have an idea. There's homelessness, a trap, and conflict. Overload, fright, and confinement, and scheduled time. Everything they made you go through, they're going to go through. You're okay, and you are worth saving. Earth Angel. Incomparable. They want to apologize. But it's an empty apology. The only reason they're apologizing is because they're suffering the curses that they drummed up. The magic that they drummed up, they're suffering the effects of it. And so now they want to apologize because they want it to end, but they're experiencing what they wanted for you. They would never have ended it for you. They would have laughed in your face if you had even dared to mention your suffering. They would have slandered you, and they would have drummed up the community to hurt you even more. In fact, they did already. They're going in a coffin. This professional widower is going in a coffin. It backfired on him this time. This merchant is expecting a house, a body, and they're being disconnected and put into a coffin. So they don't get to leave the matrix. They don't get to leave the matrix as false person. They're stuck in an illusion, and they have to deal with this merchant. They made deals with this merchant regarding a house, and this merchant, like, house could be like an energy source, a commodity, an energy source. Yeah, a commodity. So they made a deal with this merchant to provide a house, a temple, an energy source, a commodity, and they're being disconnected. There's a coffin here. So it could be that they are being recycled into the matrix, and they have to honor that contract with that merchant. They have to fulfill whatever agreement that was. Their values were all about money, but they're not getting money. Instead, they have to fulfill an agreement that they made in order to get money, but they weren't able to get it. The professional widower was not able to unalive this earth angel, even though they tried it. You got coffin and death. They tried it hard, but they're being disconnected. Earth angel is calling judgment. There's a letter here about a wedding with a young woman. There could be an invitation. There's some sort of news about a wedding with a young woman. They were daydreaming, and now they're under judgment. They're disloyal. They're being divorced. Their betrayal. They're a religious person whose values were all about money. They're upset. They're in sorrow, and they're surprised. It didn't work this time. It's worked many times before, but it didn't work this time. They didn't make any mistakes. They were trying to bring about death to a high value earth angel so that they could have money. They're haughty, they're stuck up, they're arrogant. They're a pleasure seeking a-hole. And they don't care who they hurt as long as they can get paid for it. Very swiftly, they're sabotaged. They did not reach their goals. They're having a problem with their mind. They've got mental disturbances. Their ego, their pride is hurt or crumbling. There's no reason for this family unit to be concerned. They don't need to go to the doctor. They're not sick. Whatever magic these ones did to try to cause a death to this earth angel, it didn't work, and it came back on them. It came back on them. And now they have to survive a natural disaster. They're restricted. There's a mental imprisonment. They're in a mental imprisonment. They're in the mental imprisonment with their reversed curses. With all the curses that they did over and over and over again, all of them went back. And so, they say it's what you sent times 10. Well, no, it's what you sent, 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 coming back. So however many times you sent is what it comes back as. It's not times 10. It's like whatever you put out, you get back. It's a very good system. There's conversation going on. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. They were very inconsistent with what they did. very arrogant. They thought they had it in the bag. They thought there was no way they could lose. Death in the reverse. They were not able to cause a death for this main male. Earth angel. Main male is an earth angel. And they weren't able to cause a death for this earth angel. This is a masculine read. Fortune. This courtship, they're both earth angels, gift, fortune, and those who are greedy, lazy, and they have a lack of commitment, they're unmotivated, they're irresponsible, they're in melancholy because they couldn't latch on to the teat of a responsible person. They couldn't parasite off of a responsible person. The main male got away. They couldn't cause a death for him. You got death here. There was no mistakes. Very swift change. They got it coming back to them. Boy, they put it out hard too, trying to disrupt this main male's wedding with a young woman. Child, trying to prevent this child, this soldier, trying to prevent this sweetheart from this faithful sweetheart from having a child with the Lord. They tried to stop this faithful sweetheart from having a child with the Lord. And now they're going to suffer some misfortune and prison. I'll see you on the next one, everybody.